Hello friends. Today I'm here to explain a use case based on generative AI activities in UiPath Studio Web. For this activity, we will be going to identify and configure Gen AI activities for email processing, implement conditional workflows for category-specific actions, apply context grounding to ensure accurate and consistent AI outputs. Let's understand the use case. The use case is wherein the automation monitors a shared inbox for a new customer feedback emails. We will be receiving some emails and each email will be having some content. The generative AI will be extracting the sender and the message body. The feedback is then categorized as a bug report, feature request, complaint, praise, etc. All the feedback is logged into an Excel file with separate sheets for each category. For bug reports and feature requests, the message is compared against a list of known issues. If it's a new, unmatched bug or failure, the automation records it to an Excel file. For the rest of the categories, it simply records them for later review. Here we have a video showing the demonstration, but I will be showing you how to create it. Okay, so first of all, let me show you. This is the place wherein academy.uipath.com, and you can search it for Google, and you have to search about get started with UiPath Studio Web. Okay, so this is the course in which the use case is been embedded. Okay, so since I've already logged in, I will resume the course and I will open the same page. So you want to know more about Agentic AI and what all things are there in this Studio Web. So you can explore this course. It's very informative. You how to use autopilot, and then we have generative AI activities in the Studio Web. So I am going to explain you about this. You have a video also, and we have all the resources required for the project creation over here. Okay, so firstly we will be requiring some emails because the use case is having some emails, right? So these are the emails. This is the whole email body. Starting from here, you have received the feedback, then from subject, body, hey team, this. So this will be your whole body, and this emails I have received from the course page itself. Okay, so you have to get back over here, and here you can see you have to put your email ID, and then when you click on done, you will start receiving these sample emails. Okay, as I mentioned. So these are the inputs you have created. These are ready for your demo. Okay, next we shall move to UiPath Studio Web. This is the interface for UiPath Studio Web. You can search it over here, cloud.uipath.com. Okay, here you have to create a new RPA workflow. Okay, so since I've already created, I will not create it once again. So this is my RPA workflow. Over here, since we have received all the emails, what are we going to do? We will be reading each of the emails, and then we are going to categorize it that it comes in a feature idea or it comes in a bug report and so forth. Okay, so first thing is we have to use for each email activity. You have to simply click over here and you have to search it like this for each email. So one thing I have to tell you that we have examples for Apple email, Microsoft 365 and Google Workspace. So all three are covered in the UiPath Studio Web. So whichever you are using, you can take it. I am using Gmail. So I have taken for each email that was Google Workspace. Then this connection will be automated. If it's not there, you can simply click over here and choose your email ID and it will create the connection. Next, we have to select which folder you want to look into. So we have multiple folders: email, spam, inbox, etc. So we will be looking in the inbox folder. Okay, we will save it once again. Then we have additional filters. So we have to check out the mail has come from automationfirst@uipath.com. Okay, so we will put this email ID over here. And in the Studio Web, you don't have to use double quotes. It's automated. It will understand. Okay, and this is the subject. See, in the drop down we can see we have multiple options for conditions. Understood? So you can put this subject. You have received a feedback. So this is the subject. Understand? Next, we will click on save. So now our emails will be read from here. Coming next, then we will take the activity name, get file or folder. Again, the activities which I am explaining, again, these are available for both Microsoft 365 and Google Workspace. So I am using Google Workspace. So I will take the drive option. Okay, so it will take the files inside my Google Drive. Next, coming back to this page, these are the files which will be required. So you can simply click on download and save all the files. Okay, so since the file will be used in our workflow, I have uploaded these files into my drive, and you can create a separate folder and upload these files, or else you can directly upload. If you put in the folder, it's better to locate it. Understanding? Coming back to the workflow. Then we take the activity, which is very important. This is our content generation activity. And here if you click, these are the properties panel on the UiPath Studio Web. Okay. So UiPath GenAI activities connection. Once again, it will ask you for the connection. Whichever email ID you are using, you can put that particular email ID and create a connection. We have multiple models over here: GPT-4, GPT-4 Mini, Gemini, etc., etc. So I chose Gemini 2.0 Flash. Next comes the important part, that is your prompt. Understood? So this prompt I have not put on my own. The UiPath has given me the prompt. We will go to our downloads folder, click on refresh. Then you can see something like prompt. Okay, so we will open it with Notepad. Got it? So this is our prompt. This is the whole scenario. We are going to explain it to the activity. So what it will do, summarize this email, and this space it has left, current email.body, I'll explain you what to put over here, into a single short sentence. Okay, so what the task is, what we have to do, we have to read this email, this whole email I will be reading, and then I should tell the summary in one sentence. Okay, so if it matches an existing known issue feature, etc., etc., if it does not match any, create a new short phrase. Do not include names, dates, timestamps, and any explanation. We do not want any extra explanation. We want only one line explanation. So this is our prompt. We will be giving it. These are the categories. So this part for now we don't have to give. I will explain you where to give this. Only this much part we will copy it, and we will go to our workflow once again, and we will put it inside this box. Okay, so here if you see text builder, when you click on text builder, it opens like this, and then you have to put it everything over here. Next, the place was there, this thing was written over here, current email.body. So what you have to do, you have to delete that thing, and since I have put it, I will show you once again. You give some space over here. So for example, I am removing this particular thing, and then we have the option insert variable. Okay, so what I have to insert, I have to insert the mail body, and the mail body also I have to change every time. Okay, so in the UiPath web studio web, it's very convenient to locate your variables. Okay, so for each email, then these are the variables which we have. You can take subject also, you can take body also, from address to address, everything is available. So you will be taking body, so automatically it will come current email dot body. You don't have to write explicitly like you used to write in the UiPath studio desktop application. So the studio web is quite very much advanced. So I will delete this variable because we have one time. Okay, and which was the word before that? Let me check. Into. Okay, let me write that code once again. Then we'll click on save. Okay, so this will save our prompt. It may be slow depending on your internet connection. Okay, next, everything for system prompt, you don't have to put anything for now. Coming to context grounding. Context grounding, here is the place where we will be using the files which we have posted over here on the Google Drive. So we will click on file resource, and then when you click on this particular space, file option, so for now it has been removed, and then you will be seeing the available options of your files. So since you have connected to your Google Drive, it is showing over here. Okay, so you just have to click this file or folder. Understood? Show additional properties. For now we don't require to watch all these things. Then I had put one activity named write line. Okay, so if I enable this activity, what it will show, my write line activities was showing content generation text, that what text has been generated. So how this thing comes, I will show you that also. So in the write line activity, when you come, you have to check over here content generation text. Okay, so automatically it will come like this. So what is the meaning of this thing, that after the context grounding, content generation, whatever after reading the email, whatever this agent has understood, it will give us the output in one line. Okay, so let me put a breakpoint over here so you will better understand this use case. Okay, now up till here it's clear. Let me debug it on cloud. Okay, So when you start your workflow, it looks something like this. Abby will save and debug. It's running. Okay, so let's understand how it's giving us the output. The first activity it has executed, content generation. Let's see in the logs. So this is the output of the first activity. The bug sign is, avoid this bug sign. This is your right line activity. Okay, so content generation text. It has read the email and it has understood that this is the positive feedback on the new app interface. So if we come over here, we will read the first email. The last email will be our first email. Okay, so what it's mentioning, it's loving the new interface. This is a whole body, and it will go to the prompts where our prompts are. From the prompts, it will understand how to categorize it. Okay? So it has read, and if it's a praise, so this line he has written that it is a positive feedback or appreciation. Got it? Next, what we will do, we will try to understand how to use the categorize. The categorize activity also comes in the UiPath GenAI activities. Connect. Then we have content generation text. This is your content. That is your this particular line. This particular line we have to give as input to the categorize activity, and then we have to give the categories. Which are the categories we have to discriminate? Okay, so we have to differentiate and mention every time. Got it? So to add the categories, you have to simply click on add, and then you will get the boxes. Okay, so in the boxes you have to put the category. So this is your category name, that is your bug report, and this is the description for your category. So similarly, if you can see, I have put it one by one by clicking on add. So bug report is a technical issue or malfunction, etc, etc, feature request, complaint, or praise. Okay, so based on your input, it will check the description, that if it falls in this particular description, and then it will tag it in the category. Okay, so we will click on save, and this categories will be saved, and then we can check it out what happens. Now it is saved. Okay, the output variable for the categories is, when you click over here, it will be automatically putting the name, that is categorize. Okay, now coming to log message. To understand the contents very nicely, I have designed the log message like this. First is your email body. I have told you once more that in the UiPath Studio web, you don't have to mention the double quotes. You simply have to write your text, then your variables will be highlighted like this. So we will show the email body, we will show the content generated, that is your this line, and then we will see the tag, what category it has put inside. The log level we will be putting as info, and we will run it. Okay, so I have already executed it, so let's check it over here. This is our email body, it's coming here up till here. This is an automated message. Then content generated, just before that also we had put a log right line message, so we can understand this is your content generated positive feedback, and this is your category. It has understood that this is a praise. Okay, next email, let's try to understand. The next email, it has written, hi, I have forgot my password, etc, etc. So what it came into, it came that password reset was, you can read from here also, was missing on the logging page. So if anything is missing, what comes over there, it is a bug report. Similarly, you can download the logs from, you can download the logs by clicking on this particular icon, and then you can open the logs and you can see it over here as well if you are struggling to watch it over there. Okay, so one by one you can start reading. This is your first email, then its category, then coming your next email. Since it was a for loop, one by one it is coming one below the other. So this is your bug report, and then so on. This is also bug report. This is a feature request. Okay, so what this guy is asking, I'm working with the analytics view a lot, and it would help if there were more filter options. So this is a suggestion, right? So this is the content generated through our activity. Add more advanced filters, and then the category, it has understood that this comes in a feature request. So this is how your GenAI activities work with the UiPath Studio web. For more information, you guys can visit this particular page, and this is a very informative course. You can take it up, it is free of cost. You can, all the steps are mentioned, all the resources are provided over here. You guys can also check out how to create the workflow, and then see, if you want the PDF version also, they have given one by one how to understand it. Let's understand what it has given us. So this is your theory part. What is a prompt? A prompt is the instruction or message you give to the AI model. So what we did over here to the RPA workflow, we created RPA workflow, we gave one activity, and here we gave the prompt, right? What was the prompt? Whatever task we wanted the bot to do, that was our prompt. It can be question, it can be request, or example. Okay, so this is how your AI understands what you want him to do. Okay, so example, this is your simple prompt. Write a thank you email. And if you want to create a better prompt, you write with context, means you give a detailed prompt, write a polite thank you email, this, etc. Next is your context grounding. What it is? It means giving AI specific background information, examples or constraints. Okay, so this prompt you give, write a thank you email. Next, you are giving more description. Okay, how to do the task. Write an email. AI writes a random email. If you write a friendly email to a customer confirming their order, etc., etc., so then AI writes a precise and tailored email. You give the AI how to talk, right? How to give the replies. Okay, so this is how your context comes, that it should be rude or it should be professional or it should be happy. All these things come in context grounding. I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to explain in this particular use case. Now if still you are not able to create it, so you click on this button, your first studio web process will be ready, and you can download it and you can simply import it in your studio web or your UiPath studio. Got it? So if you click over here, you click on studio. Okay, let me come to the home page. So here we have this option create new, and we have some option called import. So whatever workflow you have downloaded, you can see the extension is giving us .uip. So it will be compatible with your UiPath. So you can import it over here and you can open the particular use case, whole generator it has given, and you can read it out and you can try to execute it. I hope I made this video quite understandable to you guys, and let's meet in the next one. Bye bye.